In the time before time, when the world was still shaping its corners and edges, the Zulu people lived in harmony with nature, their lives guided by the rhythms of the sun and moon. In a village nestled between the rolling valleys and the mighty Drakensberg Mountains, a story unfolded, a tale that would be whispered through the ages. The story begins with Nkanyezi, a young Zulu girl whose name meant star, for her eyes sparkled with the light of 1,000 fireflies. Nkanyezi was known for her unyielding curiosity and her deep love for the creatures of the night, especially the fireflies that danced around the village as soon as the sun dipped below the horizon. One evening, as the sky draped itself in the cloak of twilight, Nkanyezi noticed that the fireflies were not dancing as usual. They seemed troubled, their light dim and their movements sluggish. Concerned for her little friends, Nkanyezi decided to follow them into the forest, a place of mystery and whispers. She trailed behind the fireflies until they reached an ancient baobab tree, its trunk wide and welcoming. Here the fireflies gathered around a small, flickering flame, a firefly unlike any other, glowing with a radiant, golden light. This firefly was known as Kanya, the guardian of the firefly's secret. Nkanyezi approached the circle with respect, and Kanya, sensing the purity of her heart, decided to share the sacred secret with her. In a voice as soft as the wind through the grass, Kanya spoke. "Long ago, our light was not our own. It was given to us by the spirits of the forest to protect us from the dangers that lurk in the dark. But with this gift, we were sworn to an oath, to help lost souls find their way back to the path they were meant to walk." Moved by the revelation, Nkanyezi promised to keep their secret and asked how she could aid them. Kanya flickered brightly, then dimmed, suggesting that a challenge was coming, a test of her bravery and heart. That night, as Nkanyezi made her way back to the village, she found a small boy crying near the edge of the woods. He was lost, far from any path, his little heart filled with fear. Remembering Kanya's words, Nkanyezi called upon the fireflies. Together they formed a glowing trail that led the boy out of the forest and back to his grateful family. The village celebrated Nkanyezi's bravery, and from that night on, she became known as the guide, the protector who, with the secret of the fireflies, could lead the lost back home. Years passed, and Nkanyezi grew wise and respected. She taught the children of the village the importance of respecting every creature, understanding that each had a role, a purpose, and perhaps a secret. The life lesson that emerged from Nkanyezi's tale was clear. Courage and compassion are the keys to unlocking the sacred in our everyday lives. By protecting the mysteries of nature, we also safeguard our community and guide those who wander to find their way back through the darkness, just as the fireflies light the night. Thus, the firefly's secret was not just about the origin of their glow, but about the interconnectedness of all life, the responsibility to aid those in need, and the virtues that make us human. And to this day, when the fireflies dance among the shadows of the Drakensberg Mountains, the Zulu remember Nkanyezi and the night the forest shared its glowing secret.